What's up, everybody? It's your boy Meme here. This is really loud. I'm gonna turn this down. Just gonna replace the two. Okay, there. Testing. Okay, cool. Today we're going to be playing some Getting Over It. Hopefully this isn't a personal best time because I don't want to have to upload this video from. Hold on. Okay, there. I don't want to have to upload this video to speedrun.com, and it's already not usable because I pressed the pause button. For some reason, you're not allowed to pause in Getting Over It speedruns to submit to speedrun.com, which doesn't make much sense to me personally, but what can you do? So yeah, as you could probably tell, this isn't going to be a world record run or anything. I'm just playing the game the way I enjoy it. You may notice my golden pot. I think I had it last time I recorded Getting Over It on this channel. I'm at about 90 wins now, so I guess, you know. Oh no, I had 49 wins last time I played Getting Over It. That's because I wanted to save my 50th win for my best time. But then I sort of came to the conclusion, hey, I'm taking this way too seriously. I should just calm down. And so I just did my 50th win on my own terms. And I ended up beating my time later by 5 seconds, and then it went from 6 minutes and 7 seconds to 6 minutes and 3 seconds, I believe. And then from that, I went down from 6 minutes and 3 seconds to 5 minutes and 36 seconds, which is really great. I have no idea how I did that, but I don't really know how I do any of my runs, my personal best runs at least. They just kind of happen, and I'm like, wow. I was just watching YouTube and playing the game casually. I don't know how I did that. So I kind of came to the conclusion that when I'm directly paying attention to the game, let's see if we could do slide skip. Slide skip is sort of 50-50 for me. Usually I do it like twice in a run, but my personal best runs I've done it first try. Nope. That's irritating. You know, is it just me, or does the hammer feel stiffer on worst quality? I don't know, that's why I play on extreme. Number one, because my FPS is fine, and also because, you know. No, you don't know. I don't know. Whoa, that was unintentional. That was completely accidental. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to beat your personal best time in this game... If you want to beat your personal best time in this game, don't pay attention. Just kind of swing your hammer around and it'll happen eventually. Although I guess you could say that with anything. Isn't that the same philosophy as, like, you put a typewriter with a monkey and eventually he'll write Shakespeare, you know? It's the same with this, except, you know. There's this internet website called the Library of Babel, and I find it interesting because it has a perfect combination of it says that they have a combination of every single possible letter and everything that's ever been written that's possible ever. And it's really interesting because you can search and it'll say what you search, like it'll find it in the entire book. Well, book, right? It's like infinite pages. And it makes me wonder, like, the cure to the vaccine to the coronavirus is in this book, you know, but we just don't know it's there, which is kind of crazy. Although, having a book that's infinitely big would also require infinite storage, and so I'm 99% sure that the website is fake. A lot of people bring it up, like, well, have you checked out this Library of Babel website? Like, no, it's obviously just a fake website. You know, that jump scare is really quiet for me. I don't know. For some people online, it's like much louder. Ooh, that was nice. Did you guys see that? For some people, that jump scare is much louder. I don't know why. I apologize for the background noise. My parents are watching their show on the television. Today I watched the second Borat movie. It was okay. It wasn't as funny as the first Borat movie, but I feel like it sort of makes way for the investigative journalism that happened at the end, which was pretty funny. Although, I mean, of course, it's still a critique of the American people, right? But it's just more I don't know. I hate to be the type of person who's like, or I hate politics in my media, but also, like, I don't know. I guess it was released at a divisive time, and it was a good time to... I don't know. It's just like the thing at the end where it said, like, go vote, you know? It was like... it was kind of weird. You know, it kind of makes me worry. You know, the votes are in pretty much, right? They're just kind of counting all of them, and it's scary because I'm usually not so bad at this, and it's scary because you know, the the decision is there. It's happened. You know, it's just we're just waiting on it. And so that's kind of worrying. We're kind of in a limbo state right now, where nobody really knows, both sides, nobody really knows what's going to be happening. And, it's scary. You know, I've been trying to use this thing called LiveSplit 1. But the issue is you can't normally install it, you have to compile it yourself. And usually I'm fine with compiling things, but you have to compile it through the Rust compiler Cargo, which is kind of hard. I haven't used Cargo before, I've only used things like NPM. And NPM might just be some weird derivative of Rust or something, I have no idea. But I've personally only used NPM. And relative to the Rust compiler, it's quite different. Usually when it comes to compiling things on your own, I just kind of type whatever it tells me to type in. But, I don't know. This time it's not telling me. Well, it did tell me what to type in, but there was an error. So I made an issue on the GitHub page. You can probably find my GitHub page in this episode, from the information I'm giving in this episode. But, I made an issue on the GitHub page. Hey, I'm getting these errors when I try and compile the final step. And they're like, oh, and I showed them logs and stuff, and like, oh, did so-and-so happen correctly? And I'm like, yes. And like, oh, did so-and-so happen correctly? And I'm like, yes. You know, the yes meme. I didn't actually post that on the GitHub, don't worry. But, anyways, so the actual developer of LiveSplit himself, commented onto the bug, and he was like, oh, did so-and-so, I don't know, it was loads of technical jargon. And, I actually had no idea what he was saying. Now, I wanted to stay professional, you know, I wanted to stay classy, and just look up what he said, but I couldn't find anything, so I had to ask, ooh, what's so-and-so, and what's so-and-so, you know? And, you know, it's kind of a shame that this random developer of software that I like, doesn't take me as seriously as I should. They don't even know who I am. But it's weird. It kind of goes to show how parasocial relationships can really be formed with anyone, even the developer of some speedrunning timer. It's barely even a parasocial relationship at that point. You know, I was watching. Speaking of parasocial relationships, I was watching this philosophy tube video where he talks about how in the parasocial relationship between him and his fans, it's not as if the parasocial relationship is one way, you know? He also enjoys talking with the fans, and the fans enjoy talking with him. So, you know, at that point, is it even a parasocial relationship, or isn't it a social one? I think that's my 91st one. Yeah, 8 minutes. You know, my average is about 8 minutes. Let's play one more time. I'm gonna ride the snake this time, because why not? Actually, I'm gonna try and see the Easter egg again this time. And you do some weird stuff by going past the pole, the telephone pole. You know, on my second channel, Valchives, I uploaded this video called "Getting Over It Gameplay Number 0," and it's really interesting to look back on because I hadn't completed the game yet, and I had done everything except up to orange, right? And it was really interesting because, like, it's so weird to see yourself doing such weird things, you know, when doing something else is such the obvious solution in the game. And I guess that kind of goes for everything, right? I mean, if you were to view yourself, like, in a movie, like, from, like, 3 years ago, and some hard-hitting decision came up, you'd probably really disagree with the decision you made. And that actually makes me wonder, you know how cells in your body get completely replaced every 7 years, right? Here's a question. If the cells in your body are replaced every 7 years, right? How do you, like, if I see myself do a decision from 7 years ago, will I 100% disagree with that decision? Or, since these cells have been entirely replaced in my brain, right? Are the memories even my memories anymore from 7 years ago, or are they just copies of somebody else's memories just in my brain? You know what I mean? Is the me from 7 years ago the same person I am now? Like, physically, no. I'm physically just a completely, entirely different person. But, does that mean that if you have the same memories as somebody else, that you're that person? Because that seems to be the case. And it makes me wonder, you know? That kind of proves that if you were to upload your brain into a computer or something, that you're for sure the exact same person. Because just because you're physically an entirely different person, you know, as long as you still have the same memories, you're the same person, right? And the same goes with your cells being replaced every 7 years. Ooh, that was a great slide skip there. I hope this isn't a PB. That'd be irritating. Ooh. That's irritating. Yeah, definitely not PB then. What can I do with that? It'll be fun. What's down here? I know what's down here, but I'm just gonna go down here. Okay, watch. And then, boom, launch myself down. Seriously, that's no fun, come on. Yep, over here, please. Let's see if I can get past the big rock over there. You don't usually see it, but it's there and you can't get past it. It's like the tutorial section. Let's see if we can get past it by going up here. I'll really have to launch myself. Hold on, I need to get up there. Come on. Ah, that's irritating. You're also able to get it from here, I believe. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. So you can just... Oh, come on. Let's go! That's fun. Okay. What's he talking about right now?
Things are made to be consumed
and
used in a certain context.
Yeah.
And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology,
Whoa, I kind of went to the
those
end
moments
there. Did you
pass
see
by in
that?
seconds.
Hold up.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It
Alright.
vastly outnumbers now.
Yeah, okay, there's nothing to really talk about now. The last episode was 30 minutes because I had kind of been building up things to talk about, and I always forgot to talk about them in my videos. But with something like this, I have something to distract me and let my mind wander, so that I actually know what I want to talk about. Also, my mom's calling me. See ya, dude.